Elon Musk. I don't know if you guys saw this at all, but Elon Musk, we kind of made fun of him a little bit last week with Tesla bots and sort of his whole weird dark MAGA thing he did at the Trump rally the other day. It is good, all fun, and giggles, making fun of him. Making fun of billionaires is always fun, I feel like. But what's not so fun is literally offering people money to support your party or your guy, it's kind of, I guess, loosely what he's doing. So if you guys aren't aware, he's been pulling really hard for Donald Trump, which I'm not the biggest fan of personally, but to each their own, right? So he's pulling really hard for Donald Trump, but not only is this one of the richest people in the world pulling for another billionaire, he just recently announced that he's going to be giving away $1 million a day to somebody who has signed his certain petition that he has, which we're going to look into here in a second. Do you mind pulling that up? Actually, can you pull up that article? This has been big. I know he made a big announcement about it the other day, and I think he actually cut the first couple of checks already. And I know like all the major news outlets have been covering this, and a lot of experts are saying that there is probably, it's not like, I don't know, he's got good lawyers, so I'm sure he'll be fine, but it's very, very close to like election interference, which isn't to say that huge corporations don't already do it. Trillion-dollar corporations are funding the campaigns of both parties on both sides at every level of government. So that's nothing new, but it is sort of new and concerning to see it in this way, where it's like one person holds that amount of power and that amount of money where they can literally convince people to do their bidding. Oh, what is this here? Oh, you got to pay for the news. Don't tell Dan Trutchell about that. No one wants to pay for the news. All right, is Elon okay? Can we pull this up here? Can you pull this up for them? Just solo react is probably good there. What's so funny? Okay. Pause that so we don't get that. Okay, let me get the headline real quick. So this is from Independent. It says, is Elon Musk breaking the law with his $1 million giveaways? Experts weigh in. So I'm sure they'll give us a little bit of a rundown here. Elon Musk is promising daily $1 million prizes to registered voters in battleground states who sign a petition produced by Donald Trump supporting his political action committee. And so that's what a lot of people are trying to defend this and saying, well, he's not, because people that are maybe not even just leftists or people that are liberals. There's a lot of undecided people and people that really don't care about politics that hear that and they're like, wait a second, this guy's buying votes. And it sounds like to the normal person that he's buying votes because I can't say it legally, but allegedly he is. But so that's the argument, is that, well, no, he's just making sure they just have to be registered and also live in a battleground state, and then they have to sign a petition that basically backs some of the stuff that Trump wants to do if and when he gets in to office. So, it is very much where some people are going to say that it's not him specifically saying, oh, you have to register and tell me you voted for Donald Trump. He is saying, like, you have to be, first off, you have to live in a battleground state. Second off, you do have to be registered to vote, and you have to sign this petition that says that you support this Donald Trump shit, right? So it's like, who are the people that we are targeting to get more involved in politics? He's targeting people that are going to, or maybe we're on the fence about becoming a Trump fan, and they're like, hey, you know what? I might as well get registered. I might as well sign this petition. Maybe they won't go vote, but I bet they're going to be a million times more likely to if they had, they signed up for this giveaway to at least be tapped in a little bit, which is definitely probably the thought process behind it. What does it say next? The catch, the world's wealthiest man who has pumped at least $75 million into Trump's presidential campaign, which, that's the world we live in. There's no cap on what billionaires can do. Is limiting the sweepstakes to voters in 7 swing states. The deadline to sign the petition fell right on the deadline for voter registration in Michigan and Pennsylvania. That's great. Under federal law, it is illegal to pay, offer to pay, or accept payment for, what does it say, registering to vote or voting. I didn't know it was illegal to pay people to register. Up to 5 years in prison. Not like, I mean, he's going to get off even if he did get that. I mean, that's pretty blatant, right? But I'm sure he would. Here's the tricky thing, and this is where the lawyers are going to come into this. The tricky thing is it's going to come down to semantics of like, well, this is a sweepstakes giveaway. Yeah. I'm not paying any individual person. But this thing that's shitty is nobody is signing up for the giveaway. Like, for free. Like, I mean, I guess they are because there's a chance you don't win, but like they're doing it in hopes of winning the $1 million. So I don't know how that's not. It's got to be pretty damn close to paying people. But yeah, he did. He cut the first couple of checks already. Either way, is there what else to say there? Sorry, it's kind of small for me to read from this far. It's extremely problematic. Oh, experts weighing in and saying it's extremely problematic. Here's what I'm going to say. You know, you can support whatever presidential candidate you want, but if you're like the regular average American person who doesn't have $75 million to just give to their favorite other billionaire to help run their campaign, you know, maybe take that into consideration when you are going to vote this year, because if the billionaires that exploit people like you and I are like specifically favoring one person, and not to say that they don't favor the other person also, so there's plenty of them that do, that should raise a couple of red flags, or at least lead you to ask some questions, like why specifically does this guy, Elon Musk, who we've covered a bunch of different character flaws of his, for as smart, as intelligent as the guy is, there's plenty of things that he seems to not have his eye on the ball for. I don't know. I don't know that you know, he's able to just, for one person to have that kind of sway, that tells me that the system we've got is a little jacked, right? That somebody who just has essentially infinite money can just be like, well, I want this guy to win, so I'm going to do whatever I can to get this guy to win. But other than that, just go vote. Just go vote. Make sure you have a plan to vote. I just wanted to touch on that quickly today. We got some people in the live chat. Alyssa says we back. McKenna says we back. Delza says we back. We hither. We back. At least 3 people come to my house during the week to tell me who to vote for. Wow, that's insane. Who are they saying? I'm curious. Any write-ins for me? I saw somebody on a podcast talking about that. Like, maybe we should just write in whoever we want if we don't feel like they're trying to do the whole both side-isms. We're like, oh, both sides are bad. I'm just gonna write in whatever. It's like, all right, man. Like, yes, both sides are bad, but also that's the system we have right now. So you have to just please be an adult. Pick who you think will do a better job, at least in this instance, and then we can maybe work to, on a local and other levels of government, start to change that. And if we just get rid of super PACs, I feel like the two-party system would follow very soon after we could get rid of that. But you got to get rid of super PACs first, because that allows shit like this, not specifically Elon Musk, but Elon Musk or mega corporations, when they get together and all donate a bunch of money to the same campaigns. If we get rid of that, we would fix quite a bit in politics.
Hey, thanks for watching there, guy. Click right over here if you want to see that episode in its entirety. Or you can click over here and subscribe to the channel. See all the other fun shit we do here. It's really up to you, guy.